Are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Maximum weight for this one, 79 kilos. This is the light heavyweight division.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
From Russia,
this is going to be one hell of a fight.
the fighters are in the ring. It's time for the...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Russia, wearing the black trunks, trimmed with black. Hiding out of the blue corner, from Russia, wearing the black trunks with red trim.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And there's the bell to start the round. Just misses with that uppercut. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. Looks like they're going to mix up their strategy a little bit here. What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Pretty close fight here in this round. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
So he's going to shake off the cobwebs and bounce around the ring a little bit here. That counter shot lands. Going to shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like this round still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well done with that counter shot. There's a counter shot. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reactions. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
Looks like they're going to try and be a little more elusive now. Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more, try some stick and move. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows this.
And a wise move there to clinch.
There's a tactic to clinching. When you clinch, you're taking someone out of their pace. You're making them feel uncomfortable. It's something they're not used to. But there's a fashion of clinch as well. You can be a dirty clincher. Pull the arm out the shoulder, lean on them, but do it on the blind side of the referee, so he doesn't know.
How about that time counter shot? Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Quick punch scores. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
That hook won't score. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. There's a scoring blow. Nobody home with that hook. Good counter punch. That uppercut doesn't land. Tried to a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
And there's the bell to start the round. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
It's always fascinating to watch two good welterweights because they've got blurry hand speed and good power.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Smart move to grab a hold of your opponent, but obviously you can't do that too often.
I don't know if it's a dancing competition or a fight.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That one will count. Looks like a little bit of a strategy change here, loosening up the technique. hook just can't find the target. Hey, those punches add up. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
That one will count. Perfect counter lands. That one will count. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. The stamina is off the charts.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the scores.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, someone can take you out with a simple jab.
So much for defensive abilities.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him up.
A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal. It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Continues to touch him up. Hook misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork or you're going to be a cooked goose.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
He's going to loosen things up here. Let's see how he does with this fancy footwork. Hey, those punches add up. A very competitive round here so far.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Misses with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? I'm trying to relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. Oh, what a punch! Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Oh my goodness, and that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So once again, they'll clinch. The corner's got the towel. Are they going to throw it in?
Bambi legs are kicking in. Look at those legs. The legs are gone.
It looks like he might not be as hurt as we thought.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
The only fear you have, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not so rigid anymore with the stance. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off them. Blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Looks like he's going to move around the ring a little bit more. Try some stick and move. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Can't find a home with that jab. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is the heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history book.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. He's dropped the guard now. What do you think of that decision? Catch and shoot. And we may see an early stoppage here.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom? Days. Where should he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not so tense anymore, trying to loosen things up. I like it. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. And this with that jab.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Trying to fight like Roy Jones Jr. now, bouncing on the toes. Good punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Missing with that jab.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
So he's going to drop his arms down here. Not sure that's the wisest decision. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Can't land the jab there. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. There's a counter shot. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan, and what a result.